they're off. Dewajak Chief off to a good beginning. Call Me Midnight is also right there. Play action pass. Goodnight is gun for that inside post up to join the leaders too. So down the backstretch they go. Here comes Goodnight down through to take over the lead. Call Me Midnight is running in second. Play action pass is third. Brigadier General on the move from fourth. Dewajak Chief is fifth. Sensei Lawrence is sixth. Iconic Legacy is now seventh. Call Me Gusto moving up inside from eighth. Rocket One is ninth by two. Hilarious Affairs back in 10th by another two. Rattle and Roll is second to last early. Fifth Avenue Red the trailer. Round the far turn, Goodnight goes head to head with Call Me Midnight. They whipped the opening quarter in 21 3/5 seconds. 2.5 lengths back to Brigadier General, waiting back while third. Play action pass under pressure fourth. Sensei Lawrence comes through toward the inside fifth. Dewajak Chief is under pressure, wide off the turn. At the top of the stretch, Goodnight turning for home in front. Puts away Call Me Midnight, but has to deal with Brigadier General, who comes off the rail and is putting in a run. Brigadier General second now with 2 lengths to make up. A bit green wandering inside. Goodnight is going on strongly still. Brigadier General's finding stride late in the game, keeps trying to get to Goodnight. 100 yards to do it. Goodnight by 2. Brigadier General can't get to Goodnight. Goodnight wins it by 1.5 lengths in the end. Brigadier General ran well but has to settle for second. Rattle and Roll from nowhere to grab third, and Play Action Pass was fourth.
And they're off from the rail. Doomy Knife going for the lead. Dewajak Chief now moves up. Looney Sema is in between horses, so it's 3 of them across the track for the lead as the field goes into the clubhouse turn, and from that inside post it is Doomy Knife, the leader here. And then it is Looney Sema who's on the outside and racing in second. A break of 2 lengths to Keep Calm, Carry On, who's on the outside. Imminent Storm is down at the rail as they head for the backstretch. And the leader is Doomy Knife over Looney Sema. Dewajak Chief, Imminent Storm right together third and fourth. And Keep Calm, Carry On runs in fifth at this point. Then it's Commander Compton who's in sixth, followed by Unbridled Bomber in seventh. And Rattle and Roll trails the field in eighth, a quarter 1 to 24 and 1. Doomy Knife 3/4 of a length. Looney Sema keeping up the pressure there in second. And down at the rail is the gray Imminent Storm next in third, and alongside is Dewajak Chief. Then 2.5 lengths back to the favorite, Keep Calm, Carry On, who runs in fifth. Rattle and Roll now moves up on the outside. And Keep Calm, Carry On now makes his move as the field goes around the far turn. Looney Sema now takes the lead from Doomy Knife. Keep Calm, Carry On is just in behind in third. Rattle and Roll is being pulled up there. Rattle and Roll is being pulled up out of the race. Imminent Storm is next in fourth, followed on the outside by Unbridled Bomber. And then comes Commander Compton and Dewajak Chief. 3/4 and 14 and 2. They come off the turn and enter the stretch. And it is Looney Sema, Keep Calm, Carry On the outside. Keep Calm, Carry On goes on with it to take the lead. Looney Sema's back running in second. And Commander Compton is in third with a 16th out. Keep Calm, Carry On drifting in a bit. Now straightens out, comes to the finish with the lead, and it is Keep Calm, Carry On by 2. Commander Compton was second, and Looney Sema finished third.
And they're off. Bon Bueno was squeezed back at the start. Ignitus breaks out on top. 10 gauge rolls up to grab second. Armin Killabrews away third. Condemn and Blunder right in behind the top 2 as well. Clubhouse turn, and Ignitus out there setting the pace. 10 gauge moves up to be second. Condemn with a good spot toward the inside, racing third. Blunder's on the outside fourth. Rattle and Roll mid-pack while fifth. Armin Killabrews sixth. And then it's Commander Compton down inside seventh. Bon Bueno's keyed up in between while eighth. Russian Tank is wide at ninth, and Gilded Age is the last of them all, but it's a pretty tight pack. And the opening quarter goes in 24 and 2 seconds. There's 5 furlongs to go. Ignitus shows the way by 1/2 length. 10 gauge with pressure from the outside in second. They're now head for the lead, heading for the far turn. Blunder to their outside is racing up into third with Condemned for the inside fourth. Right in the thick of it is Rattle and Roll fifth. Bon Bueno continues to make steady progress in some traffic sixth. Russian Tank is launching a 5 or 6 wide rally, passing horses while wide. Farther back in the field, Harmon Killer Bruce given more rain. Gilded Age, Commander Confidence dropped out of it. Round the far turn. 10 gauge going head to head with Ignitus. Plunder 3 wide. Russian Tank spun out 4 wide. Condemned saving ground. Rattle and Roll set to strike right in behind. Zone 2, Bon Bueno. Top of the stretch, Ignitus and 10 gauge. Blunder continues to fight on outside. Rattle and Roll dives down toward the rail. Bon Bueno trying to get on track in the final furlong. There's 1 furlong to go. 10 gauge comes away with the lead, but Rattle and Roll rolls up the rail to take charge and take off for the wire. Rattle and Roll, masterfully ridden by Brian Hernandez, winning by 3. 10 gauge was second, Ignitus was third, and Blunder was fourth.
And they're off for the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity. There goes Great Escape from between horses. Classic Causeway fires out. Mr. Boma there down toward the inside with early speed. Don't Wait Up and Seal Beach and Stellar Tap also up close in the opening strides, but Classic Causeway moves by for the lead. Classic Causeway gets to the rail, leads it by a length. Stellar Tap goes second around the first turn. Mr. Boma third toward the inside by just a length. Don't Wait Up is fourth. Seal Beach is in fifth. Great Escape is sixth. Max Time is seventh. Rattle and Roll toward the center of the pack. Down toward the inside is eighth. Kevin's Folly is ninth. Double Thunder is 10th. King Curlin travels in 11th. Costa Terra is a wide 12th. American Sanctuary 13th and last after an opening quarter in 22.81 seconds. Classic Causeway, the leader. Classic Causeway on top by a length and a half. Stellar Tap stalking the pace from second by a length. Mr. Boma third toward the inside by 3/4 of a length. Don't Wait Up fourth on the outside of Seal Beach. Then Great Escape, who travels toward the far outside, is starting to move now. Great Escape is going to be 4 wide to the far turn, trying to move up from fifth. 46.74 seconds for the opening half mile. Classic Causeway, the leader by a length. Here's Stellar Tap now taking aim midway on the far turn as that pair works their way toward the quarter pole. Great Escape is racing along in third. Double Thunder's caught in some traffic about 6 lengths off the leaders. Rattle and Roll is moving wide off the turn. Rattle and Roll top of the short stretch to challenge Classic Causeway. Stellar Tap third. Double Thunder is fourth and still 5 lengths from the lead. Rattle and Roll into the final furlong of the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity. Rattle and Roll the advantage out to 3 lengths now. Double Thunder, Classic Causeway, then American Sanctuary. No catching. Rattle and Roll, Brian Hernandez Jr. to win it by 5 lengths on the line.
There's some good horses up front, and there's some good quality closers.
It's the Fasig-Tipton Fountain of Youth.
They're off in the Fasig-Tipton Fountain of Youth Stakes. Emmanuel was off in traffic and then was shuffled back a touch. Good start at the inside for Mark Hamian, and he's put right on the early lead. Fellow long shot Dean Delivers moves to him in second, and AP Secret is a joint third. In Due Time gets great position for Paco, third at the rail, followed by Simplification. He was off in traffic again today. High Oak is 3 wide. Howling Time works between horses, and Emmanuel, the favorite, is 4 wide, racing ahead of Rattle and Roll and Galt, and O Captain is at the back. 23 and 4 for the opening quarter as they race into the backstretch. Marcos Meneses and long shot Mark Hamian on top by a length and a quarter. Dean Delivers is second. High Oak is 4 wide. AP Secret is 3 wide. 5 wide for Emmanuel. Certainly not optimum there. Saving ground inside is In Due Time. At the rail, Rattle and Roll has good position if good enough. A length better than Howling Time. Out the back are Galt and O Captain. The entire field separated by 7 lengths in the run past the half-mile point. 48 and 1 for a half-mile speed. On the far outside, Saez is on the go now. Emmanuel has to give up a ton of ground. He's challenging for the lead. Dean Delivers, puts a neck in front. Mark Hamian is next. AP Secret, High Oak. Now Simplification given a run. Simplification's even wider than Emmanuel. Looking for room is In Due Time as they run to the top of the stretch. Emmanuel now takes a narrow lead. Fighting on. Dean Delivers, In Due Time. Oh, that was High Oak who clipped heels. High Oak clipped heels and unseated Galt with him as Simplification sweeps up out wide. Simplification is now taking the lead in the Fountain of Youth. Dean Delivers is so game. He's trying to hold on for second. Down the center In Due Time. Emmanuel between. Simplification for Antonio Sato win the Fountain of Youth. Second was In Due Time. Up third at a huge price was O Captain. There's a steward's inquiry looking at the run to the top of the stretch. We have 2 riders unseated. Jockey Junior Alvarado is sitting up. And it appears that both horses are up and okay.
And they're off. And the TwinSpires.com, Louisiana Derby, and Zozo's broke sharp, Curly Tail, Epicenter, and there's Pioneer of Medina. as they make their way toward the clubhouse turn. It's Zozos. So Zozos leads at the inside for Florent Giroux, with Pioneer of Medina second and close up. Epicenter in third, with Capona in fourth, Gold on the outside in fifth. Curly Tail is sixth as they round the clubhouse turn. Rattle and Roll in seventh. Long odds, Silent Power is second to last, with James Graham. Will the comp winner, Call Me Midnight, settles in last position. It's Zozos. So Zozos leads Pioneer of Medina by 3/4 of a length. They have 6 furlongs to run. Joel Rosario and Epicenter nicely settled toward the inside, running in third. This run to the half-mile pole, Capona in fourth. Gold is fifth. Sprinter 2 more than to Rattle and Roll, followed toward the inside by Curly Tail. The trailers remain Silent Power and finally Call Me Midnight. The opening quarter was 23.27 seconds, half mile 47.35 seconds. We have a half mile to run in the Louisiana Derby, and it's Zozos who continues to lead, tracking Pioneer of Medina with Epicenter right there tucked in toward the rail. Capona being asked to pick up now with 3 furlongs to go. Then to the inside is Galt. Rattle and Roll is still some 8 lengths off these leaders as Zozos continues to just fend Pioneer of Medina, followed by Call Me Midnight, who's now getting on the extreme outside. Curly Tail and Silent Power is last. Zozos, Pioneer of Medina, and here's a sweeping Epicenter, who's building momentum. 3/4, 1 minute 11.69 seconds. Epicenter has taken the lead from the inside. Zozos, then Pioneer of Medina and Call Me Midnight. Coming past the 16th, it's Epicenter, who's kicked away now from Zozos. Pioneer Medina will be third best. Epicenter wins the Louisiana Derby. Zozos was second, Pioneer Medina third, then Rattle and Roll with Galt and Call Me Midnight. Epicenter, Joel Rosario, for Steve Asmussen. They cap off a 5-win Fairgrounds day in track record time of 1:54.38.
And they're off in the Grade 1 Toyota Bluegrass Stakes. And there goes Volcanic, and there goes Emmanuel out for the lead. Emmanuel now moves forward and takes the advantage. Golden Glider will go second. Volcanic is third down toward the inside. Ethereal Road comes away running in fourth. Smile Happy is going to be wide in fifth around the first turn. Fenwick is sixth back toward the inside. Trademark is seventh there in between horses. Zandon in close quarters between horses as well. In the 8th spot heading off the first turn. Black Adder ninth on his outside. Command Performance is in 10th. And Rattle and Roll is last of the 11 after an opening quarter in 24.04 seconds. Emmanuel the leader. Emmanuel leads it by 3/4 of a length. And then Golden Glider second 3/4 of a length. Smile Happy is third up on the outside. Volcanic a lane off the rail in fourth. Fenwick moves by to his inside, takes over fourth by just ahead. And then Trademark, who's 3 lanes off the rail, in the 5th position. Ethereal Road is in 6th. Black Adder's a wide 7th. And then Command Performance comes next onto the far turn. Zandon in behind horses 8 lengths off the lead, has Rattle and Roll to his outside. It was 48.39 seconds for the opening half mile. Emmanuel the leader on to the final turn. Emmanuel by just a length. Golden Glider second 3/4 of a length. Smile Happy is right there third up on the outside as they round the turn. And then comes Trademark in fourth. Rattle and Roll angles to the far outside fifth, still 9 lengths off the lead just outside of Ethereal Road. Moving by the quarter pole, Emmanuel the leader. Smile Happy now takes aim from the outside. Here's Smile Happy to take the lead from Emmanuel into the final furlong, and Zandon is running late. Zandon has moved through all kinds of traffic from the back of the pack, and he is now taking command in deep stretch. It's over. Zandon wins the Toyota Bluegrass with a dramatic stretch run for Flavian Pratt. Smile Happy had to settle for second, 1 minute 50.35 seconds.